Hey, welcome! Today we are going to dive into something that, and I'm not exaggerating here, could completely change how you see yourself and the world around you. We're talking about the growth mindset. It's a really simple idea on the surface, but trust me, its power to unlock your potential is absolutely huge.
So what is this all about, really? Well, it all boils down to a fundamental choice between two beliefs. On one side, you've got the fixed mindset. This is the little voice in your head that says, hey, my talents, my intelligence, they are what they are. They're set in stone. But then, on the other side, you have the growth mindset, which says something totally different. It says, my abilities, they can absolutely be developed through hard work, good strategies, and learning. It sounds like a tiny difference in wording, right? But that one little shift in how you think, it changes everything.
All right, so let's get a bit more specific. The whole concept was brought to life by the amazing psychologist Carol Dweck. She defines the growth mindset as the belief that your skills and intelligence are not these fixed traits you're just born with. Instead, they can be developed, they can grow. Think of it this way. Sure, some people might start out with a natural knack for something, but that's just the starting line. The real magic happens through effort, learning, and just sticking with it when things get tough.
Let's make this super clear with a quick story. Picture two students. They're both staring down the barrel of a really difficult math problem. The first student hits a wall and immediately thinks, I'm just not a math person. I can't do this. It's a dead end, right? The second student hits the exact same wall, but their thought is different. They think, wow, okay, I don't know how to solve this. Yet. Did you catch that? That one tiny three-letter word, yet. That's the entire growth mindset in action. It turns a full stop into an open road. So who do you think is going to end up solving that problem? It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Now you might be thinking, okay, this sounds like a nice motivational poster, but here's the cool part. This isn't just fluffy feel-good talk. It's backed by actual hard science. Our brains are literally physically built for this kind of growth. And the key to understanding how all this works is a fascinating concept from neuroscience called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity. It sounds complicated, but the idea is actually pretty simple. It just means your brain isn't a fixed, static organ. It's plastic, meaning it's moldable, changeable. Throughout your entire life, your brain is forming new connections. And get this, every single time you learn something new, practice a skill, or even just struggle with a tough challenge, you are physically rewiring your brain. You're building stronger, faster pathways between your neurons. A growth mindset is what gives your brain the green light, the permission to kickstart that whole incredible process. It's the fuel for your brain's own renovation project. Okay, so the science checks out, but what does this look like in the real world? Well, let's take a look at some of the most iconic figures in recent history. It's so easy to look at them and just think, wow, they were just born brilliant. But when you dig into their stories, you find something else entirely. Their success wasn't just about talent, it was all about persistence. I mean, seriously, think about this. Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, was famously cut from his high school basketball team. Someone with a fixed mindset would have just quit. But Jordan, he used that failure as fuel and practiced relentlessly. Or Albert Einstein. His teachers literally thought he was a slow learner as a kid, but his curiosity and his persistence completely reshaped our understanding of the universe. And Oprah Winfrey. She overcame unbelievable poverty and constant rejection by just refusing to stop learning and growing. Their stories all scream the same thing. Legendary success isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one failure, one lesson, one bit of effort at a time. All right, so we get it. We know what it is, we know why it's important. Now for the million-dollar question. How do we actually do it? How can you start building your own growth mindset? Well, let's get practical. Let's open up the toolkit and look at 5 simple, actionable steps you can start taking today.
Here we go. Step 1. Embrace challenges. Instead of shying away from things that look hard, see them as opportunities. That feeling of struggle, that's your brain literally building new muscle. Step 2. Learn from feedback. It's so easy to get defensive when someone gives you criticism, right? But try to see it as a gift. It's a free guide showing you exactly how to get better. Step 3. Celebrate effort. We live in a world that's obsessed with the final result, the big win. But a growth mindset celebrates the grind, the process, the hard work itself, because that's where the real growth happens. Which leads us to number 4, redefine failure. Failure is not the end of the story. It's not a label, it's just data. It's a lesson telling you what didn't work so you can try a new way next time. And finally, number 5, keep learning. Stay curious, ask questions, go down rabbit holes. Let that curiosity be the engine that drives you forward.
This quote from Carol Dweck just perfectly sums up the entire idea. Becoming is better than being. Let that sink in for a second. The fixed mindset is obsessed with being smart, being talented, being perfect. It's a static state. But the growth mindset finds all the joy and all the value in the dynamic process of becoming, constantly evolving, improving, and learning. The journey is the real destination.
So let's pause here and get a little personal. I want you to think about the last time you were really challenged, maybe at work or with a personal project or even in a relationship. What was that voice in your head telling you? Was it the voice that said, "I'm just not good enough for this"? Or was it the one that asked, "Okay, this is tough. What can I learn here?" Just being aware of which voice is louder is the very first step toward changing the conversation. I absolutely love this quote from Henry Ford because it's just so powerfully true. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Your beliefs aren't just these passive little thoughts floating around in your head. No, they actively create your reality. They determine if you even try in the first place. They dictate whether you see a brick wall or a stepping stone. Your mindset literally draws the boundaries of what's possible in your life.
In the end, this isn't about some magical thinking where you believe you can do anything instantly. It's about something much more real and powerful. It's about truly understanding that your abilities are not carved in stone. Your effort, your attitude, the persistence you show when things get hard, that is what defines what you can ultimately achieve. Your potential isn't some fixed amount. It's waiting for you. It's time to start becoming.